Just doing this just to see what the potential repair would look like. It's the first time the doors have been fixed on properly. Hello and welcome back to the channel. Okay, let's have a look at where we're at. It doesn't look like a lot's changed because it hasn't. Jonathan's been away at a wedding, so he's been away for a few days. My filming's not got any better either. But one thing that has changed, I had a day-ish on it yesterday, or rather we both did. You'll notice there's no Cre8ors in the doors. So that is now the kit doors, the kit side skirts on both sides. So that's the first time we've had all that to... It's the first time the doors have been fixed on properly, because once they were going on, they weren't coming off. So we had to get to a stage where the our production kit doors were on the car. So the Cre8ors are out a bit, they're bonded on. There's still some screws at the bottom. I'll go on this side, it's easier to see. There's still some screws at the bottom holding the bottom in until the sealer sets now. Although it's set, what I want to do is I want to take that door off now and flip it over and work on it from the back. We ran sealer right the way along the top edge and along the bottom edge of the door where it contacts the door, so it's well stuck to the door, but I want to make sure that I've got all the edges as well. So tiger seal around those. We've got to tiger seal this gap there into the rubber. A little bit of a tidy up there. That's what I'm doing. So to do that, the bonnet needs to be out the way and the side skirts need to be off so that I can get at the bolts for the front door. So that's what I'm going to start on now. Right, so this is the back of the door. We got it off without taking the sill off. It was a bit awkward, but we managed it. So this is the back of the door. This is where the panel will fill that gap. The fillet that we've got in there, going in there. This is the bottom edge. There, you got to trim a little bit off, like the lip of the bottom of the door, but we're getting nowhere near the rubber or anything. So once this is just sealed back, we could take them screws out because that's solid. That like that's
it will be, right?
Yeah, that's going nowhere. That.
But it will want to seal.
And then this is the front edge of the door. We'll seal in there, so that'll be totally locked in. Yeah, across the back there. So essentially we've glued it onto the front of the door, and there's not a lot of mess to sort out really. I'll spray this so it's treated for rust. We're going to bond that on, yeah? I think we just bond it on, yeah.
I reckon bond it and then just trim it up or whatever to make it suit. It's a very close fit here, so
I can fill that easy. Yeah. Cool. Put it back on the tripod. Right, so that's the sealer on. Let's zoom in, see if we can see it a bit better. The shiny line, that's the sealer. So it's like that all the way around. When you use the Fairy liquid, let's see if we can see under here. You can't really see it. Yeah, you can. So nice and smooth. The other one's the same. We've got the other one to the same stage. So door's almost done. We've still got the holes to fill where we've screwed it and whatnot, but they won't take much doing. And then the plan is to, on the side skirts, we're going to cut this lip off all the way, Jonathan.
Yeah, just trim it back
to that point there. We're going to cut that off and then seal it, like run a bead of sealer along the top of it, so it won't be bonded on. It's well strong enough with where it's fixed at the front and the fixings that we've got at the back and those points there. But we'll run a bead of sealer around it so it hasn't got an edge as such, so it'll look nice and sweet there. We were just speaking about doing a grill for in there or a panel, one of the two, just to cover over that cavity. Makes quite a good vent actually if it didn't have the door on.
Still get air through it, won't it?
So what we're doing here is we're just mixing up some of the gel coat, the white gel coat, because this door is still in white gel coat, hasn't been primed. So it's just a bit of an experiment really, just to see what these holes will feel like if we use like gel coat directly into it. Hopefully they won't like sink through it and...
Yeah, that's the only thing. I suppose we could put plasticine in the bottom of the hole just to stop it doing that. It's quite thick stuff, so a bit of surface tension, it should be alright. We put some of the foil tape over the top so it seals it.
We want it sitting high though, so we've got something to sand off, don't we?
Yeah, I know. I didn't mean like pushing it down.
Right, just put it onto
to seal it and hold it up.
Yeah, we're battling gravity there, aren't we?
Yeah.
Well, it's just a bit of an experiment. This just to see.
Normally it would be on the car.
Yeah, we've got a bit of a run going on, Jonathan. Oh, and then on this one we've got a run and a sag.
A run and a sag, are they not? Is a run and a sag not the same thing?
A run and a dimple.
Oh, dimple. Right.
Anyway, we're just doing this just to see what the potential repair would look like. Yeah, basically ream out the hole and then like countersink the hole and then fill the hole with resin.
Should have had the tape ready first and then I wouldn't have had to...
That's a living and learning thing, isn't it? Like,
unsag it.
Yeah.
Because that unsags it there and then just seals it over. And it's slightly proud, so...
Yeah. As long as I've got something to sand at, so...
Yeah. No, you should have plenty to sand at there.
That one's sinking down.
It has a little bit, but it has run as well. Oh, that's 2 holes, that one.
Was it?
Yeah, because I missed the rib, didn't I?
Oh, right, aye.
I'm trying to get an extra Cre8ors hole in it.
Is that new tape? It's a new one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very non-stick on the surface anyway.
Cool. So I'll be back tomorrow. What day is it today? Tuesday. It's Tuesday night. I just popped out after work. I've been tattooing this morning. Another step done though. Doors all sealed up and on the car. So
sealed up and sealed. And
sealed up and sealed and trimmed. And so tomorrow I'm going to prep these doors for paint. Get them ready for paint. I'm going to prep the backs of the doors as well so that I can paint the back of the doors, because they're going to be black. And I'm also, while the doors are off, I'm going to prep the door check, because the door check's also going to be black. So I'm going to prep and paint the door checks. I might just do, as soon as I've got the black out, I might even do it all, to be honest with you. But it might be worth doing everything, you know, like as soon as the paint's in the gun, just to go around and do under the bonnet and do under the back. And yeah, just want Scotch-Brite and yeah. So the blacking's coming soon. But I'll finish the doors off first and get the fiberglass, the second section of the panel that goes in and covers that bit. I'll get them on tomorrow as well. Back at the garage, the doors are off. I don't know where I filmed up to yesterday, but I've got the doors bonded on, and now these holes are to fill this door's the one in primer. So we bonded this edge along here, and so they're nice and on. If we just go over here, this one we were messing on with putting the resin in instead of using filler, and it has worked. You can just see an edge there, and that'll be because the edge wasn't clean, but it does work. A couple of them are sat a little bit low, just with sinking into the hole, but in general it's worked. But we're painting both these doors anyway, so it doesn't matter. It was just an experiment. So I've got a little bit of filler to do still on these 3 holes, a little bit further up, and then prep this door. Got a dint in this door as well, like a little dip, which I think was caused off that Cre8ors just being a bit tight. So got an area of filler to put in there. Right, I've nearly got that. That one's alright, that one's alright, that one's alright, that one's alright. So is that. Just need a little bit more in there.